In the quiet town of Ravenswood, nestled deep within the heart of rural America, an eerie legend had haunted the townsfolk for generations. They whispered of a Halloween carnival that had once thrived on the outskirts of town, a place where laughter had turned to screams and joy had curdled into terror. This cursed carnival, as the legend went, had been the site of a terrible tragedy, and every year, on the eve of Halloween, one of its malevolent attractions would come to life, seeking vengeance on those who dared to attend. As the chilling winds of autumn swept through the town, a young couple named Emily and Michael, unaware of the cursed carnival's grim history, found themselves drawn to the shadowy outskirts of Ravenswood one fateful night. Their love was the kind that could withstand any obstacle, or so they believed. But little did they know that their love would be put to the ultimate test on this ominous evening. The moon hung heavy in the ink-black sky as Emily and Michael parked their car near the desolate carnival grounds. It was an eerie sight, with rusted rides and tattered banners flapping ominously in the wind. The entrance beckoned to them with its flickering, blood-red neon sign, and against their better judgment, they ventured inside. As they passed through the entrance gate, the air grew thick with an otherworldly presence. The scent of candied apples and popcorn lingered, but it was tainted with a foul, rotten undertone that sent shivers down their spines. They were not alone. Other brave, or foolish, souls wandered the carnival, their faces etched with trepidation. The cursed carnival was a place trapped in time. The attractions appeared ancient and decrepit, yet they radiated a sinister vitality. The Ferris wheel creaked and groaned, its skeletal structure casting eerie shadows that danced in the moonlight. The merry-go-round spun slowly, its calliope music a haunting dirge that echoed through the night. Emily clung to Michael's arm, her heart pounding in her chest. "This place gives me the creeps," she whispered. Michael, determined to be her protector, squeezed her hand. "It's just an old carnival, Em. Nothing to be afraid of." But he couldn't ignore the sense of dread that hung heavy in the air. As they ventured deeper into the carnival, they encountered a peculiar sideshow. A tent, tattered and faded, bore a sign that read, "Madame Zara's Mystic Fortune-Telling." The entrance flap parted on its own, and a voice like rustling leaves greeted them. "Welcome, young lovers," it hissed. "Come, let Madame Zara reveal your fate." Against their instincts, they stepped inside. The tent was dimly lit by candles, their flickering flames casting eerie shadows on the walls. In the center of the tent sat Madame Zara, a wizened old woman with eyes like bottomless pits. She beckoned them closer with a gnarled hand. Emily exchanged a nervous glance with Michael, but curiosity got the better of them. They took their seats across from Madame Zara, who produced a deck of tarot cards. With each card she turned, her voice grew more chilling. "The Lover's card," she croaked, her bony finger pointing at them. "A love that defies all odds, but beware, for darkness looms." As the reading continued, a creeping sense of unease settled upon them. Madame Zara's predictions grew darker, more ominous, and they couldn't help but feel as though they were being drawn deeper into the carnival's malevolent grip. Abruptly, the tent flaps closed, plunging them into darkness. The air grew colder, and the scent of decay surrounded them. When the flaps reopened, they found themselves alone in a sinister funhouse, its distorted mirrors reflecting their terrified faces. "This isn't right," Michael muttered, his voice trembling. But there was no turning back. They stumbled through the funhouse, the distorted mirrors warping their perceptions of reality. Each turn led them deeper into a nightmarish labyrinth, and it became clear that they were not alone. Figures moved in the shadows, grotesque and twisted. Emily and Michael could hear their malevolent laughter echoing through the maze, closing in on them. The couple's love and determination were put to the test as they fought to escape the clutches of the cursed carnival. As the minutes turned into hours, they found themselves in a nightmarish dance with the carnival's cursed attractions. The Ferris wheel spun wildly, its decrepit cars swinging like pendulums. The merry-go-round whirled faster and faster, its horses becoming grotesque monsters. They were pursued by malevolent clowns and haunted by the ghostly cries of children who had met their end in this cursed place. But through it all, Emily and Michael clung to each other, their love and determination a beacon of hope in the darkness. They had to break the curse, for their sake and for the sake of all those who had fallen victim to the carnival's vengeful spirits. In the heart of the carnival, they came face to face with the source of the curse, a towering, spectral figure known as the Ringmaster. His eyes blazed with a malevolent fire as he beckoned them closer. "You have defied the curse," he hissed, his voice a chorus of tortured souls. "But you will never leave this place." Emily and Michael, their strength and love stronger than ever, confronted the Ringmaster. In a final, desperate battle, they uncovered the tragic story that had cursed the carnival, the tale of a love lost and a vengeful spirit consumed by bitterness. With the truth revealed, they shattered the curse that had bound the carnival for centuries. The attractions crumbled into dust, and the spirits were released, finding peace at last. As the first light of dawn broke over Ravenswood, Emily and Michael emerged from the ruins of the cursed carnival, hand in hand. They had survived a night of terrors that would haunt their nightmares forever, but their love had endured, stronger than ever before. And though the cursed carnival was no more, the legend would live on, a cautionary tale for those who dared to venture into the darkness on Halloween night. For in the heart of every legend, there lies a kernel of truth, and the cursed carnival had proven that love, in the face of unimaginable horror, could conquer even the most malevolent of curses.